Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You're right, that is bright, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, I'm Alex Kerr, as I think it, yeah, it does say up there. Sweet! Love it when you don't have to introduce yourself. I'm Alex Kerr. Before I get into some totally deep, life-changing things, as you can tell, probably, I'm white. No, not the color of my shirt, I'm white. Um, yeah, Scottish and German. It's all right, I'm white. I've accepted it at this point. So, I'm straight, I love running, I'm a writer, and despite my love for long walks on the beach, no, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a dating profile. No. All right, so, now on to the deep life-changing things, So, we have this idea in society of a dream, right? Like the American dream. You come from anywhere, you just kind of step up there, you're like, hey, gotta be that CEO of Google. And your parents look at you like, where did I go wrong? But we have this idea of the American dream, right? And alongside that, we have this idea of what we can and cannot do, kind of unspoken societal rules where it's like, hey, yeah, dude, what are you doing? You can't jump off a cliff. Like, no, you can't do it. Funny things aside, there are some things that in society that are more or less labeled off limits. An example, I promised I wouldn't make this a political talk, but gotta adjust the subject. Haha, got you there. Loopholes. The thing with politics is, at least if you look at the environment right now, is you can't get in an honest discussion, at least I found, about politics. You can't say, hey, these are my beliefs, this is why I think that. And a lot of times, you get labeled things, you get words thrown out, you insults and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here like, I just told you what I believed in, man. Like, why you gotta rain on my parade? Jeez, people. But you have this idea where you can't just be like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. Certain topics in society are labeled off limits. Like you can't talk about them. You can't have an honest conversation. And why that is, I have no idea. But I'm here standing up here to talk about that. To talk about my dream. To talk about all the things that people are like, dude, you're already jumping off a cliff. And I'm like, I know, it's great, isn't it? Like, I think you need a parachute. Nah, I'm fine. See, the thing is humans, I'm talking right here, my point exactly, we like to communicate. We like to take our ideas and be like, hey, 5 plus 2 is 6, and someone's like, oh, no, that's 7, right? But it's that same idea where we like to communicate, we like to talk. It's something like 80% of human communication is nonverbal, and then the words we like to call each other. Yeah, I have ones. Blondie is one of them. I have my blonde moments too. I fully admit that. To any blonde people in the audience, I'm sorry. But we have this idea of things like that, and I want to be able to just go and do whatever I want to do. I have a dream just like everyone else, but communicating those ideas, communicating who we are and what we stand for, it gets hard because you have these unspoken societal rules over here that are telling you, hey, no, you can't do that. You can't go and be the next mechanical engineer of NASA. And over here, we have the people that are saying, hey, yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Yeah, no, you're not jumping off that cliff. You're not going to live. And things like that. And it's just, from one end, you have this perspective of the American dream. Hey, I can start from anywhere, and I can go however far I want to. I can, for me, it's running, right? I love running. Haha. Yeah, I'm insane. It's okay. Everyone knows it. Not mentally, though, not clinically. But, you have this idea. Like, for me, it's running, right? I go out there, and I can start from running. Anyone can really start running, and they can get better at it. And that's the American dream, right? You start from somewhere, keep going, come over here. You're like, testing the waters a bit, stepping off this carpet. Don't hate me, guys. And you have this idea of the American dream that you can do anything that you want. You can be whoever you want, no matter everyone else that's going to tell you you can't. But I'm standing here right now, and I never thought it would be something I'd have to talk about. I was raised by my dad. I think you're right there. I think glasses reflection. And he taught me, hey, I don't care who you're going to be, but you got to be the best at it. We're going to work for it. You're going to work for it. You're going to do whatever you have to do, but you just got to work for it, and you can achieve that. But anymore now, we're told that we can't, right? Almost 50 years ago, Martin Luther King Jr. gave a speech, and in that speech, he said, "I have a dream. I have a dream." Words that would spark a revolution. And while I'm standing here talking about a semi-different subject, I think it holds true to each and every one of us out there in the audience, backstage, and everyone that's not listening to this right now. I see you, friends that dipped. I see you. You know, we all have a dream. We all have this idea that no matter who we are, no matter our racial background, no matter our ethnic background, that we can go anywhere and we can do anything because that is the embodiment of the American dream. So when did it become where we can't talk about what we want to do? When did that happen where suddenly you can't do what you want to do because of your background, because of the people who walked before you, because of your ancestors? When did that become the case? Because all I see is people in the audience, well, those of you that I can't see, it's kind of bright, secret. I see people that are willing to work for what they want to achieve. I see people that have dreams, just like Martin Luther King said almost 50 years ago. I see people that don't look at each other and say, "Hey, you know, you're white, you can't do that." No, man, you're not gonna make it in life. You're just gonna like be a hobo, dude. Just drop out of high school. I don't see people like that. In the audience, I see people who are willing to work for what they want to achieve and take their dreams and take them to the next level and become who the people that this world needs, that we need them to be, because we are the next generation, at least most of you in the audience, I hope. Yeah, audience, it's important. Thank you, AP Lang. See, the thing is we need to be people that are going to stand on our own 2 feet off the carpet and be the people that this world needs. And we have to take our dreams and take them to what this world needs and what we want to be, no matter who else or anyone that's going to tell us otherwise. I'm Alex Kerr. I have a dream. I hope all of you do too. And thank you.